Well, hello once again, everyone. It's your boy Jingles Roscoe with another speed drawing. And today, I decided to draw Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat series. Here we go. Oh yeah, so I'm like pretty late for this one, and I apologize for that. I've been pretty busy with a bunch of different stuff, and I feel like I needed just like a little bit of a break. But yeah, hopefully I should be more on schedule from now on. But anyway, I drew Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat series. Sub-Zero is my favorite character from Mortal Kombat, and I've been following Mortal Kombat since pretty much it started all the way back in the day, and I think Sub-Zero's always been my favorite. I wasn't too fond of Mortal Kombat until the cartoon came out, and I watched that, and I really liked Sub-Zero in there. And also, I recorded this during stream, so if there's like silly little things that pop up here and there, that's why. It's because I'm interacting with the people in chat. So anyway, Sub-Zero, his pose was it was proven to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, and I couldn't really figure out what it is that I wanted. And I feel like as a result, the picture itself, in the end, I'm more or less happy with it, but I'm not 100% happy with it. And I guess I wanted to take this opportunity for this video to say it's okay when you draw stuff for you not to be 100% happy with it every single time. That just means that you can look at it and see it as another learning opportunity for you to improve and try and find out where things went wrong this particular time and how you might be able to improve for next time. But for this Sub-Zero, I decided that I didn't want to take one particular Sub-Zero. I wanted to take like a few elements of different things that I've liked about Sub-Zero throughout the years. Definitely the Injustice one, his look is probably the closest to how I would absolutely like it. But at the same time, like, I'm no good with like a whole bunch of detail on characters. I'm just genuinely pretty awful when it comes to having characters that have a whole bunch of detail and other stuff to it. And so I decided to just kind of go with what I wanted for Sub-Zero, and I kind of took a little bit from his Injustice. Actually, most of it is from his Injustice costume, with a little bit taken from how some of the renders and costumes that he has in Mortal Kombat 11, which is something I'm pretty looking forward to, pretty excited about. I played quite a bit of 10. I own 9, played a lot of 9. Smiter bought 10, and we pick it up here and there every so often. His favorite is Scorpion, and my favorite is Sub-Zero. So it's fun that we try to get better with those particular characters, because I mean, over the years they've always hated each other, and so it's always fun to have that kind of friendly, brotherly rivalry between us two. But yes, a little backstory about Sub-Zero. This Sub-Zero is not the original Sub-Zero. The first Sub-Zero that was in Mortal Kombat 1, his name was Bi-Han, and during the events of that game, he's killed, and I believe it is, and I'll double check and make sure that if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself, but I believe in Mortal Kombat 2 is when his brother, Kuai Liang, he takes over the mantle of Sub-Zero. And Sub-Zero's really cool. Usually I go for people that are all about like fire and stuff like that, but I really like Sub-Zero because he was always kind of a good guy, like for most of the series, as far as I could tell. The TV show painted him as a good guy, and so I always am fond of like characters that are bad, kind of, but are still good. And so there's a lot of characters like that I am really into, like Shadow the Hedgehog, like Vegeta, and before them I really like Knuckles and Piccolo. I have this thing of really enjoying characters that are kind of like that. And Sub-Zero is kind of like that. Like, he's not afraid, and he doesn't shy away from taking a life if he has to. But he's also pretty good about like knowing the difference between when he should and shouldn't be doing that. And I always really like that about him. But yes, Sub-Zero is my favorite character of the Mortal Kombat series. But I've been getting into Mortal Kombat more and more as the more recent games have been coming out. I kind of fell off the Mortal Kombat train for many, many years, and I think most people did as well. But my buddy Pieman, he's been pretty in it for most of the time, and so when it comes to like questions about the Mortal Kombat series, just in general, I've always gone back to him to learn what's been kind of going on all the way up through Armageddon. I bought Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, and I own that as well. And then Mortal Kombat 9 came out and kind of started fixing, quote-unquote, things about the story. And then Mortal Kombat 10 added more to that, as well as reestablishing some of those characters that I would say were divisive at best. Characters like Reiko and Cobra and, you know, what some people refer to as the dark times of the Mortal Kombat series. But some of them are really cool, and definitely one of the, I think, most popular ones is like Kenshi. I really like Kenshi as a character. I think he's really cool. And I think they've really done well of bringing him forward in this, I don't know, timeline, I guess. They've modernized him really well, and I think he's one of the better characters that were in that quote-unquote dark times of Mortal Kombat. And like I said before, this final image isn't something that I'm super fond of. All in all, I think I could have done a lot better, but I don't know why. I just wasn't able to do as much justice as I wanted to for this character. But like I said, sometimes that just happens, and it's an opportunity to take a look at what you did and try and figure out where you can improve. And I'm still struggling to figure out where exactly I messed up at, but it's gonna take some time for me to take a look at it and try to figure it out. But it's okay to have pictures that you're not 100% cool with. It's always a learning opportunity as an artist to try and like improve on your own stuff, because as I've been talking with other people and telling them, a real artist shouldn't feel like I am exactly where I want to be artistically. An artist is always going to want to try and improve and get better and improve their skills that they already have. If not, try and develop skills of other things that they struggle with. For me, stuff like backgrounds and like non-organic objects that are like really angular and square or perfectly circular and stuff like that, I'm not super confident in, and I don't feel like I do particularly well at. But with practice, that's something that you can improve on. And the big secret is to find out where it is that you struggle and try and improve from there. And now here we go, moving on to the coloring phase. It turned out okay. His color scheme, luckily, is really simple, and it's something that I really like about a lot of the Mortal Kombat characters, is like they usually stick to like a certain color scheme. Some characters like Sonya and Johnny Cage and characters like that, they don't have like an established set of colors anymore. They've changed over the years, and their looks in general kind of change even from game to game. I was talking with my roommate Josh about how, like, Mortal Kombat characters, the way that they look will change dramatically, even from game to game. And I showed him from, like, especially Sonya Blade, how much she's changed in just the 3 games of Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and then 11. How different she looks in each game. And I think that just comes to, like, I don't know, NetherRealm probably just has, like, an idea of what they want their characters to look like, and it's different every time, and that's fine. But most of the ninjas, like Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and them, they pretty much stick to the same designs more or less over the years. Ermac has changed significantly from what he originally looked like, but Sub-Zero and Scorpion pretty much, they still have that, like, color scheme. I'm not sure what that is, but that top that they wear that goes in front, and their masks are always like a staple, and I think that's always pretty cool and a nice little visual, like, period, full stop to their look. And here I tried experimenting with a little bit of frosty effects. It turned out okay. I think it was all right, and I even add a little bit of ice shapes to the bottom of him. And like I said, I think that this could have been a lot better, but there was a little stuff that I tried out too that I'm actually pretty happy with, and this was one of them. Okay, and there we go at finally the end of this video, where we'll see the finished image of Sub-Zero here. And like I said, though this didn't really turn out as good as I wanted, and I think that's probably, like, added to me taking a while to actually finish this video, it's okay to feel that way from time to time. Not everything you're going to draw is going to be perfect every time. And like I said, that's a good thing, as long as it doesn't happen too often, and otherwise it'll be a discouragement. But thank you for watching anyway. I'm really excited for the new Mortal Kombat. It's coming out here pretty soon, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to check out more, by all means, I have a whole lot of other videos on this channel, and on Fridays I stream, so if you want to check me out there, I'm always available. Thanks a bunch, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.